Hey friends, welcome back to And a Sprinkle of Love and another week of what's for dinner. And tonight we are having some shredded beef soft tacos. I cooked the beef in the slow cooker, added some delicious seasoning. This is so good, we love it, and we don't have it too often though. And then we have some guacamole on the side. My son wanted to do it like restaurant style, so we put everything on the side, like the guacamole, lettuce, onions, a little bit of cheese, and some lime. So yeah, that is for dinner tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. Dinner is served tonight. Well, I mean, you probably, if you've been watching for a little while, you should be surprised. My son asked for pork chops, homemade rice-a-roni, and green beans, and I just cooked it up with a little bit of leftover sweet onion we had in there. And I pan fried my pork chops in my cast iron skillet, and then what I like to do is I like to steam my green beans until they're just about done, and then I like to take the pork chops out of the cast iron skillet, and then I like to throw my green beans in and then add whatever, if I have a little bit of bacon or have onion or mushroom or some garlic, and just kind of whatever, and just mix it in so they're not so boring. So yeah, so that is dinner tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, dinner tonight, you can still see it's pretty hot. So I just made some chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy. We had some salad left over. Okay, let's talk about these for a second. I think every family has like a thing or two that other people are like, what in heaven's name are you serving me? And this is it for my family. So I grew up eating this. We just call them noodles. So it's just boiled macaroni noodles. You drain them, you put them back in like a pot with a little bit of milk and some butter, and then maybe some salt and pepper. Well, we would eat them like that growing up, or as you see, you probably see here, it's steamy, I know. I have a little bit of the gravy on top of it. And everyone is like really always skeptical. I remember like serving it to my husband for the first time. He's like, that's weird, I'm not eating that. I'm like, trust me, it's delicious. And he's been hooked ever since. So yeah, so what's that like one thing people are like, what are you serving me? But you're like, no, it's delicious, you have to try. I would love to know. Let me know down below. See you tomorrow. Good evening. So tonight, we are kind of getting to the end of the things in our pantry, and we desperately need to make a trip to Aldi's in the next few days here. So we're just kind of going with what we have. And so tonight we are having hamburger sandwiches. I don't know if you can see, it's still kind of steaming. Just some burger, just a fried burger in the cast iron skillet, a little bit of cheese, some lettuce, pickles. Yeah, and just we had some potato wedges in the freezer, and that is what we're having. We also have some chopped up fruit that I didn't put on the plate that they can have after this if they're still hungry. Yeah, and just a little extra container for ketchup. Yeah, so that's for dinner. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, sorry the lighting is terrible in here, but tonight's dinner is just ham and cheese omelet. I know I have like to learn better omelet folding skills, but hey, it doesn't matter what it looks like, it has to taste well. Hash browns and bagel with cream cheese. We'll see you tomorrow. Can you believe it's that time of day again? It's dinner time. We made it once again. Hooray. Tonight I just made a big pot of vegetable beef soup with some noodles. I do cook the noodles separately and keep them separate just so if there's leftovers the noodles don't get too mushy. But yeah, just I just use like beef stew meat and some carrots, onion, celery, potatoes, green beans, and a little bit of corn. And then I also use a little tomato sauce and some beef broth and some seasonings. It comes together, it's delicious. It's even better the next day. So we'll definitely have leftovers either for lunch or dinner tomorrow. And then I made a big old salad today. And then we went to Aldi's and they had the nice big happy buttermilk biscuits, so I got one of those and I'm just going to serve it on the side. That's for dinner tonight. What are you having for dinner? I'd love to know. Let me know down below. See you tomorrow. Good evening. Tonight's dinner is tacos on the hard shell. You can see we got kind of our usual goodies in there, the rice and the beef. And these are, I don't know if the color is coming up, but it's those nacho cheese. It's like the nacho cheese ones, like the Taco Bell has cheese flavored ones. Yeah, so that's what that is, and it just kind of stands, one of the standing ones, which is such a great invention that everything doesn't fall out. Well, it'll fall out the second we bite it, but at least assembling it makes it easier. So yeah, that's dinner tonight. I'm excited. See you tomorrow. Okay, here it is, Sunday night. Tonight's dinner is cheesy chicken spaghetti. I don't, or I'm just having just some French bread with it. I don't make this often. This is something my son doesn't like. He says he doesn't like cheese. But actually it's more like a criteria, kind of like my mayonnaise Miracle Whip thing. He has a cheese criteria, like cheese belongs on certain things and not on other things, and or certain kinds of cheese with something. Yeah, so I'm still decoding it. Hopefully I should make a manual maybe for his wife someday to kind of give her a heads up. We'll see. But yep, so he's watching the Super Bowl. Are you watching the Super Bowl tonight or not? My husband has to go to work and it'll just be us girls, so we'll probably watch Hallmark movies. Yeah. So yeah, so thanks for joining us for what's for dinner. I'd love to know what you're having for dinner. Let me know down below, and I will see you in the next video. Be blessed and be a blessing.